you?
I'm Logan. We've been working alongside Project Bruce to create instructional DIY videos to put on their YouTube channel.
Feel free to make your own videos and send them to the email below.
Check this one out.
How are you today, guys? We're going to be bringing you some tips and tricks on how to clean your house using typical household items. Today we have baking soda, white vinegar and a lemon. We're not going to be using them all at once, but stick with us and we'll show you how to use them to clean your house. The reason we're using these kinds of products today is because they're affordable. They're typical products that you can find in your home, and they don't use all the harsh chemicals that most cleaning products do. First hack we're going to do today is cleaning your sink and getting it nice and shiny. All we're using is the baking soda, and you're just going to lightly dabble that on the basin of your sink. Crunch the bits up, break them apart so it mixes around. You just want a fine layer. There we go, that should do it. Now using a scrubber or maybe some steel wool, although that can damage the sink at some point, we just want to wet this and you're just going to start scrubbing away at the bottom of the sink, maybe a little bit more. We have used quite a lot of baking soda in here. That's alright though. It's just going to make a paste and it'll run with your cloth. And when you're getting down into the drain part, just using the edge to really get in there and giving it some force. And again down at the bottom, little circular motions. Well, it's hard to get into those crevices. Make sure to get right up the sides of your sink. You don't want the bottom of your sink nice and clean and half the top of it still grimy. Get all the way up and you can spread that pasty baking soda all around. Wash it all off, wipe it down, get all that baking soda off. I've only cleaned one half of the sink today, just so you could see the difference between the two. There's the bottom half which has not been cleaned and the top half which has been. Looks like a new sink. So for this hack we're going to be making our own glass cleaner. So you're probably going to need an empty spray bottle if you do any cleaning product that is empty. You can use that, wash it out. Your vinegar and a little measuring cup. So your formula for this is approximately a teaspoon for a litre of water. However, this is only 500 ml, but we're still going to use a teaspoon. It does just say cold water. I don't think warm water is necessary. Now that we've got our vinegar and water formula, grab yourself a paper towel or a microfiber cloth and let's go clean some glass. Give your glass a bit good of a spray. Take a paper towel. Also going to have to do underneath as well. Now dry it off. There you have it. You may have seen our video on how to unclog your drain. Although we mentioned that you might need a drain cleaner, this is an eco-friendly way to create your own. Just white vinegar, baking soda. We'll begin by just running some hot water down the drain. Now we're just going to pour some baking soda down the drain. You can use as much as you like, just enough to get in there and cause that chemical reaction with the vinegar when it gets in there. Now we're just going to pour vinegar down the drain. You start to see it making a chemical reaction at the top there. That's going to happen all the way through. Now we're just going to run the hot water right down it again, and that's going to push any other debris that's been removed from the drain right through. If you find that you've got a smelly chopping board from cutting either chicken or onions or anything, a good way to clean that scent off is using a lemon. Just cutting a lemon and rubbing it over the chopping board. It'll really get that scent off, and now your chopping board's smelling nice and citrusy. Give it a good rinse off, get all that lemon debris off there. If you have any wooden coffee tables or benches like this, and they've got all these watermarks and scratches, good way to get those out is using a trusty walnut. Crack the walnut open and get the nut from inside. Using the nut, just slowly polish along the top. You can see the watermark disappearing. If you come up here to where the mug marks are, be sure to get right to the edges. You don't want to half-ass it. Oh, little bits flying everywhere. That's alright. And I'll just get a cloth and wipe that down. Another handy trick with baking soda, if you've got smelly shoes and you're trying to get rid of the odour, pour a bit of this into the shoes. Just be sure to pour it out before you put your feet in them. There you have it. Those are a few tips and tricks to help you clean your household using these household items. They're a lot more affordable, nice eco-friendly, and just better for the environment and your house all around.